Scorpio, welcome to June 2019. June is a very interesting month for you. Something is pushing you to a new beginning. It's like it's rising up inside of you. It's a yearning. It's a new calling, and it makes you feel exhilarated. June is a month to incubate with it, though. It's not a time of action. That will come in July, August, and so on. But there is this fresh start, and it's beautiful. However, it's not about abandoning what you've already built in June. Let it incubate. Let it just sit with it, because it's coming up from deep inside of you. And June is a wild month because of the Neptune-Jupiter effect. We have the Gemini new moon on June 3rd. And it's being T-squared by Jupiter, who is opposing the new moon, and Neptune, who's squaring both Jupiter and the Sun and the Moon and Mercury. Actually, not Mercury, because Mercury is much later. He's about to jump into Cancer on the 4th. But it's squaring the Sun and Venus, and will be squaring Sun and Moon in Gemini, and will be squaring Venus. She's entering Gemini on the 8th. Neptune is about the meaning of life. What gives your life meaning? What gives you purpose? It's the spiritual part of you. Neptune calls you to Creator. And with Jupiter and Neptune like this, it's going to be a wild and crazy ride, because they are challenging each other. And this is the second aspect of it. It's the second time this year. It goes exact on the 16th. And they're both sitting in both moons. The Gemini new moon on the 3rd, the Sagittarius full moon on the 17th. And it creates this wishful thinking. And it is what it's for. It is about dreaming. It is about allowing the dreams to percolate. But it's not about taking action, not yet. And so you want to be inspired by this energy and what it's showing you. Because like I said, it's coming from deep within inside of you. And it's about a new beginning for you, a new calling. And it's this yearning too. It's like your soul is yearning for this new purpose, this new calling, this new life. And that's why it's important that you're not in a hurry to just, toss everything aside and go with this new dream that is manifesting for you. Because with Neptune, Jupiter, we're dealing with illusion, we're dealing with delusion. There's no facts, there's no reality. That's why it's important to allow what it's showing you to percolate and incubate without the action. And it's going to be very wishy-washy in here, especially this first part of the month, first 3 weeks, because then the Sun exactly squares Neptune on the 9th, and then it opposes Jupiter on the 10th, although Mars is in harmony with Neptune, because Mars is in your sister sign Cancer, and is in harmony with Neptune, which is this dialed in to source energy and your future, and getting that glimpse of the new calling that's coming in for you, the new life purpose, which is very exciting. And it's also not the time to take action on it. This is not the month to take action on what's coming up for you, what is brewing inside. Then we have Father's Day here on June 16th. And that's the day also that Jupiter squares Neptune exact. But that should be a fun Sunday. So happy Father's Day to all of the dads. And it will be a fun day for you. And it's a great day to be with family and have fun and play and hang out. It's what that energy is for, absolutely. And then the next day, you have the Sagittarius full moon. And that moon is coupled with Jupiter, opposing the Sun in Gemini, all being T-squared with Neptune. And this is in your what you love and value, what other people love and value, your money, your partner's money, or other people's money. And you definitely want to be aware of emotional spending, or, you know, watch the spending with the Neptune here. Because it's just this we could just be spending, spending, spending. And then you get your bank statement. It's like, what? Did I really spend that much? Yep, you did. Guilty as charged. So just be aware of it. Because this is an over-the-top energy. This is an energy that's all about inspiration and being uplifted and wishful thinking and a rational exuberance, exaggeration. Jupiter brings in the exaggeration. And the facts can be misleading. We're definitely experiencing misleading facts here. And we'll definitely be seeing that in the social media. We'll be seeing that in the news, where things get posted and published and it's not entirely true. And so we want to be aware of that. It is about connecting with source energy. It is about connecting with higher power. It's about dreaming. It's about being creative. It's not about making important decisions. I mean, unless you have to, unless you're, you have a new job opportunity or something is presented to you, but you definitely want to do your homework. Now, Saturn is helping with that because Saturn in Capricorn is sextile Neptune on June 18th. And with Saturn sextiling Neptune, this is where you can make your dreams real. This is where whatever Neptune is showing you, this new calling, this new beginning, Saturn will be the one that makes it real for you. Through self-dedication, through self-discipline, through determination. Not over the night, over the overnight success. That's not how they work. That's not how Saturn works, or Pluto. That's the Jupiter effect, and that's why we want to be careful, because with Jupiter and Neptune like this, we can buy the lie and think that it's going to be easy, or think that it we've got the solution. Well, maybe, or maybe not. But you're getting this hint of something amazing, and it inspires you. And it's pulling you to this new beginning. You're being pulled. And that's why it's important for you to not get caught up in the small stuff this month in June. Ignore the small stuff. Ignore the big stuff. Just be very present. And, be very present one day at a time. Taking care of business, taking care of what you need to do, but getting out into nature, getting out into fun and doing things that make you happy, that inspire you. Not being, stuck in the work mode. With Mars and Mercury and the North Node in this area of long distance travel and spirituality. Do what feeds your soul. Travel, take a vacation, do something that literally feeds you and feeds your soul. And don't be torn by desire, with what's going on in a relationship. It's not an either or, be in a relationship, but be alone. I mean, for some of you, you're definitely going to want that alone time this month because of where the Gemini new moon is and where the Sagittarius full moon is that you're feeling like you need this alone time. You need me time. And that's great. Absolutely take it. And then when your cup is full, be with others. Share yourself with others. As the energies move on, you'll be more social, by the latter part of the month. On the 21st, Neptune is going to retrograde. And the Sun enters Cancer, your sister sign Cancer, which is very positive for you. And we have summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice in the southern hemisphere, and this empowers you to connect with source energy. Solstices and equinoxes are power days. Solstice is where the sun stands still, and this is where you can set your intention for what you want to create in this summer season or winter season, depending on where you are on the planet. But it's a power day. And it's a day where Neptune goes retrograde. So we're going to start having things be revealed this last 10 days of the month in regards to what's the truth out there and what is a hoax, what is not true at all. And that's a good thing. And we'll see much more of that when Mercury goes retrograde in July. The truth coming out about situations. Absolutely. And as you go through this month and you're experiencing the new moon and the full moon, it is an opportunity for you to look at your resources, to what you love and value, what's important to you, what truly matters to you, as well as what other people want of you, what your partner wants. And find that balance, which can be challenging at times because of this Neptune-Jupiter. For some of you, you could be finding that your partner is spending too much money, or your partner is not being good with the resources. Maybe there's something there where they're not telling you the whole truth. It's this Neptune-Jupiter effect. And or maybe, you find the bank statement and you're like, what did you, and it's like, oops, so balance is the key. And that's where, you want to be taking good care of you, having that quiet time, having that meditation time, that time to commune with Source, so that you can be happy in the relationship, happy with other people. Because this is a deeper month for you. I'm saying this to Scorpio. Because of where the Gemini and the Sagittarius land in your chart. It's a deeper time for you. But it is a time to dream, and things are coming up for you. Things are being revealed for you. The universe is just saying, we're giving you a hint of what it is. We're giving you a hint of this new calling. This beautiful fresh start that's coming in for you. But it's important to be here now and not abandon what you've got going on right now, because you can see down the road something better. Which is exciting. And, with the Saturn-Neptune sextiling on June 18th, that is good news, because that really does help to anchor in anything that you're trying to create and manifest, whether it's a new love, more prosperity, project that you've been working on. Saturn is the one that's going to get you there. Neptune is the one that plants the vision, gives us the dream, doesn't give us a clue how to get there. Saturn is the one that says, okay, this is what you need to do. More self-discipline, more dedication, more hard work, oh joy. But I'll get you there because I love to build things. That's Saturn. Saturn loves to build. And that's why it's important for you to be doing what feeds your soul this month, because this is a very spiritual month for all of us with these energies, and Neptune being so powerful in here, in his own sign, Pisces, challenging both lights, the sun and the moon, on both moons, the new moon in Gemini and the Sagittarius full moon on the 17th. And so there's times where we just don't know what the heck is going on, and that's okay. That's why it's not about making big decisions at this time. It really is about doing the spiritual work, because we're all ascending. This is why it's so challenging, because every time we're stepped up in a new vibration, it's taxing on the physical body. The physical body's like, oh my gosh, here we go again. And we can feel exhausted at times. So if you've been feeling tired, if you've been feeling exhausted at times, that's the step up of energy. And of course, the Saturn and Pluto challenging everybody, even though it is in harmony with you, it's still challenging with these energies. It's Saturn and Pluto. They're literally resetting our lives. They're resetting everything we're doing. And for you, it's in the way you think and how you communicate, how you use social media. It has to do with, how you talk to yourself, your thought patterns. So on a very deep level, you're being rewired, reprogrammed. And that can be very tiring at times, as well as dealing with the anxiety and the uncertainty of who knows where anything's going. And especially with this Jupiter-Neptune, it's going to feel great. It's going to feel like we're all as high as a kite without doing anything. But we don't know what the truth is. Because just because the media is saying this is true, we may come to find out that it's not true, or things are not at all what they seem to be. But if you're trusting your gut instincts and you're trusting your intuition, you'll be shown, you'll know, this is what I get. And that's why it's important to hang loose and definitely watch, the partying. Don't drink too much, don't, drugs and all of that. Like really go easy on it in June because of the Neptune effect. It's very easy to become toxic from drinking and partying too much, because less is more with this energy. You don't need as much because of the, popping us out of our body as it is with the Neptune and Jupiter like this, like woo, like you're in one of those air balloons, that you see. It's like we're way up in the balloons. It's like, hey, and so you won't need it, and that's why you want to watch it, because you could very easy to get toxic overload of the system, and we don't want to do that, and but it's a good month. It's an interesting month. Mercury enters Leo on the 26th. The Sun will sextile Uranus on the 27th, and Mars enters Leo on July 1st. And that brings the action to your destiny in the world, your profession in the world. And, so there's that focus is coming. That's why it's like, it's coming, Scorpio. You're being shown that there's this amazing new beginning that it's really exhilarating for you too. You're like, whoa, this is really good. And that's what's so awesome here for you this month, is being shown this. And that's why it's really important that you're meditating, so that you're not just, how we get so busy, we're running around and we're not listening, we got too much going on, too much to do. We don't hear the inner calling, the soul self, giving you the antidote, giving you the new purpose. Now, for those of you open for love, you definitely, have fun, go out there, be with people, and see where it goes. If you meet someone and you like them, that's great. I just like telling everybody just to hang loose though in June. Like, this is not the month to go, oh, this is it. I just know it. I just know it. I mean, it could be, but it could also be not so much, because Neptune casts spells and he is in that area of true love and romance for you, and sex, sizzling sex. And so, you know, you could meet someone and you could just like fall in love with them because he loves to cast spells. But then you come to find out, you know, they're not at all how they presented themselves. And that's the whole hoax with the Neptune-Jupiter effect. But I think by the end of the month and then in July, you'll definitely know what the real deal is. But it's a wonderful time to mingle, if you're single, and see where it goes. For those of you coupled, oh, definitely take a vacation. Definitely travel. You know, definitely, you know, do what feeds your soul. Take your partner and just get out of Dodge. It will lift you up and refresh and rejuvenate and re-energize you and be good for the relationship. Very good for the relationship. Money looks good. You know, I do think that you need to watch it with the spending this month, and especially if you're in a relationship, remind the partner too, you know, is that you can't buy happiness. Yeah, you can. No. And so just be aware of that. And the health, I'm not seeing any challenges to the health, and especially if you're taking time for yourself and you're taking time to play and rest and rejuvenate, that totally improves the health. And not partying too much, that also improves the health quite a bit. It is a deeply spiritual month here for you, for all of us. And that is I think the most important message in here for June for all of us is with Neptune. It is Creator calling us to Him, to connect with Him, to commune with a higher power, to commune in nature and with nature is a wonderful way to come up higher. And you're going to have definitely visions in here this month. Visions for your future. Visions of a new calling. And it is exciting. And it will be, you know, as the weeks and months go on, it'll be shown more and more as to how it's going to shape up for each one of you. Because you're all on your own unique life path destiny. But this is the month to incubate with it. This is the month to hold your cards to your chest. I wouldn't even tell anybody what you're getting, unless you feel compelled to tell. I really, when something's important to me like this, I like to just sit with it. I don't talk about it until I'm ready to share it. There's like an alchemy with it, you know, where you want to protect the alchemy of what you're creating, of what you're bringing in. But it's exciting. I really like what I'm seeing here for you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing my videos. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock, Scorpio. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it'll let you know when I upload. And I have my new gift for you, the top 10 techniques for your prosperity and success now. You get that in the Show More section. You click on the link to my website. You sign up for my free email. I write amazing emails and blogs. People just love what I'm writing. And you get that gift for signing up. And I'm getting ready with my new course about being a YouTube influencer. So if you've thought about, I don't know, for some of you might be getting this with this new vision, you know, I thought about, you know, having a YouTube channel, or if you have a channel and you really want to take it to the next level, if you have something of value to contribute, there's a place for you here on YouTube. And it's amazing. You meet the most incredible people from all over the planet, and you build community, and you make a difference. And you can also like grow your business incredibly with YouTube. They're saying that by the end of 2020, there's going to be the CEO of YouTube says that there's going to be 5 billion users on YouTube. That's a large market. That means there's room for everybody, including you. So if that's something you're interested in, I will be talking about it when I come back and do July. And if you sign up for my email, you'll be notified when I get ready to do the free webinar for the course. So until next time, Scorpio, there's a new beginning here for you, and it does excite you. You're really excited about this new calling.